move these golf balls. I got 4 boxes of golf balls for 5 days of golf. That tells you what kind of golfer I am. Making me a little car seat here for my West Virginia State Fair field pumpkin. I bought this as a kind of a package with a bunch of stuff I bought at the Goodwill and the Salvation Army store. White stuff to cover up my pumpkins, mostly sheets. I got this little fleece. I thought, man, this fleece might be nice in the cooler months when we get closer to harvesting. But today it's going to make a nice little car seat for this field pumpkin to travel to West Virginia. There it is. Bigger than my head. Didn't get as big as I wanted to. I tried to reposition it when it was about this size, and I kinked the vine and it never grew anymore after that. It started turning orange. Did flat spot a little bit on the back that I wasn't aware of until I picked it, and there's a little bit of scarring here that's all healed up. It's not as perfectly symmetrical as I thought it was sitting on the ground, but still, my first ever West Virginia State Fair entry, and I'm okay with it. Get you tucked in here. It's going to sleep in the truck tonight. Seatbelt on you for safety. All right. I will see you in the morning. Good morning. Headed to Fairley, West Virginia State Fairgrounds, West Virginia State Fairgrounds. Taking Fieldy. Getting Fieldy over here, get him turned in. Then 4.5 days of golf. So I got my Zero Tall applied yesterday. Hopefully stop this downy mildew. I found a little bit of powdery mildew as well underneath one of the covers at my stump. Hopefully that Zero Tall will get that under control. I mixed 5 ounces with 4 gallons of water in my backpack sprayer and applied it to the plants. That was following the directions on the jug. It called for 1 1/4 ounce per gallon of water, so 5 ounces in backpack sprayer, and I did that 3 times, 3 different batches in order to catch all the plants. And I got all the leaves, tried to get tops and bottoms. Did all 3 plants as a preventative measure on the ones that are not infected. So I was really pleased with the results of that I saw. Later in the day, those leaves perked up for the first time in 2 weeks. Reached for the sun, looked like they were trying to make an effort to make a comeback. So really happy with that. As soon as I get this field pumpkin dropped off at the fair, I will be headed to Greensboro. I got a tea time in Greensboro around 11:30 this morning. I think I'll be okay as long as this pumpkin turn-in goes smoothly, get in and out, I'll be just fine on time. And I'm gonna worry myself sick over these fruits the next 4 days. I won't see them again until Sunday afternoon. I'll be home around dinner time Sunday, and I'll get home and I'll say hi to Major, and I'll hug the wife, and then I'll change my shoes and head straight out to the patch and get a good look at these fruits. Got a little tiny blowout on the stem of the 1852 fruit. I gave it a little tiny bit of sulfur and put that blowing directly on it, and it looked way better the next day. So I think it might be alright there. When I went and inspected it yesterday evening, I just had a very small drop that was kind of solidified coming out of the hole, and just sapping a little bit. It's not a complete blowout like I had last year on my 400 house fruit. And hopefully it'll be okay. So I'll have to keep a close eye on that. That's one of the biggest things I'm going to worry about while I'm searching for golf balls in the rough down in Greensboro for 4 days. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be. The thing said to park in the free parking and come to the tunnel. This is the tunnel right here, so there's no free parking signs or anything around here, so I don't know. That went smooth. I even got a ticket to get in the fair. I did not know I was getting that. That's not a bad deal. I don't know what it costs to get in the fair, but it cost me $5 to enter this pumpkin, and I'm pretty sure it costs more than that to get in the fair. Alright, so I'm headed south, going to Greensboro, North Carolina to do some fun stuff with the kids and play golf for a few days.
Nice shot, Steve. Down the middle, baby. Good job. Gotta get there.
You got a picture of all of us standing there.
Nice.
Jack 1, 2, 3. Yay!
Well, vacation came and went. Flew by just as quick as it started. Had a great time. Played some good golf, played some really good golf. Played some bad golf and played some really bad golf. Did a lot of fun things with the kids. Always a great opportunity to go hang out with them for a week. They all live down there in that area. Don't get to see them but a couple times a year. It's always enjoyable time. Time to get back to work. So I'm driving home Sunday, and I get a text message from a co-worker. And I saw on my watch I got the message, but it didn't really pay much attention to it. Then it hit me about an hour or so away from home. I knew what he was messaging me. He was going to let me know if he saw my pumpkin at the fair. So I jumped on the phone real quick and checked the message, and pleasantly surprised, this is what it was. Yep, that's right, Fieldy, West Virginia State Fair, first place, field pumpkins 8 inches or larger. So really happy about that. I knew that was a special pumpkin. About 15 days after pollination, I knew it was going to be something nice, and very happy with the results of that. first ever fair pumpkin, and knocked out first place right off the bat. I was going to do a separate video going to the fair and checking out how we did on that fruit, but I think most people that know me already know how it turned out, so I'm just tacking on to the end of this. And with that, it's time to go back to work. I will get you a patch update early next week, and make sure you look for Hematite Homestead on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And I'll see you next time.